We have to retreat. We've lost more than 500 soldiers, and we'll continue to lose more Astartes by the day. Soldiers. Not to mention the millions we've lost from our lesser troopers. We are down to our sacred few. This is it. We have no other places to go. It's either here or nowhere. I still wonder who that strange lady was. She looked at me with eyes of oblivion. How did she get so many soldiers? He created the horde we see upon us. She might have been the next person. Soul, the gifts he corrupts and possesses. A new champion does concern me. But if there is something that can be contended with him, which, depending on his goals, we might be on the cutting board. I will contact the outsiders and see if we can get allies. Whatever could do that. Now we have to look forward. Oh no, not that guy again. Now listen here. I got some good news. Me and our small legion of 25 men have upgraded the Astartes. We can withstand attacks from our situation up to... Where the fuck did you come from? How did you get in my room? Now, outside of that, it would make the situation 27% more in our favor. Even if we push it a little farther, I can get you 30%, but then the risk of death becomes extensive. It is a lot even for Astartes, but making them 30% more effective is worth the risk. I understand, but 25 men? The Crimson Knights were 100 strong. I can explain 50 via experiments. Via, you know, experiments, protecting your areas. But more than 50 means you caused more death than could be potentially gained. I can give you a 5-man resupply. But anything more than that is out of the cards. I've decided to use all the resources we can to the Templars, seeing how they are our main guard force and is currently keeping out a wave of those things from breaching the walls. And, not to mention, this is the last place we have left. We can't escape from here, especially because of our new champion. This. An animatronic is the champion. You would trust him to rule an entire legionaries Astartes. How dare you? This is an army of men, not robots. And not to mention, look at him. These are creatures of fake life in control. Why did you water down our motto? It is literally, the men of the Emperor will prosper. Why do we have that creature of steel? He was chosen by the last champion. And once before you said something. You said, and I was there. I saw it. Hey, I'm sorry your friend died. He chose me and I took his place. If you truly were his friend, you should trust his judgment. How dare you speak? How dare you speak about the longest lasting champion? His history was there for 1,000 years, and I knew him for 500 of those 1,000 years. When he started the Crimson Knights as a research group of genetically modified humans, so we could deal with even more extreme conditions. And we want out. We want out of this watered down community. We want out, and if you kill me, you'll lose all notes to your gray backup plan. Which, news update, you're at 10 soldiers. Just know they are in genetic modification. That's 20 soldiers per one. When we get 100, that would be thousands dead. I want you to know that even a god can make mistakes, and if you keep this is one, there's a specific gene that allows them to take on the modification. So, will it be lost, a legion, or mostly they will choose? So that will be... So, what will it be? God of man? Would you really let your precious project die? Especially given their expense. Though we found the gene responsible for allowing them to be created, it still takes 100 of them dying just to find one that could take the genes. We both know that this isn't the greatest plan. And really, your friend chose him. You are a fool to take who will follow you. You're a fool to try that. Who will follow even you? Just like who will follow. You just make sure that they know I will see you as a foolish heretic. You are deemed a big enough threat, and we will cut you down. Hopefully you're smart enough to keep trades active between us, Red Knight. I still need weapons after this. I'm done! Done taking orders from you. I'm for my own legion. My own legion that believes in what I believe in. I can't believe he died. Aristotle, the greatest Templar to ever live. He was the strongest and taught me that even smarts has its moments, maybe. Maybe he was trying to teach me something. No. He's trying to show me that that is an imposter of our god. Yes, that must be it. I hope the others believe me. Look. Urgh! Ugh. Ugh. Shh. Ugh. Shh. So, who are you? I am Lee too. You've saved our lives. I greatly appreciate it. Agreed, but wait. That blade has the Astra. How did you get the blade? Oh, I've seen thousands of them scattered on battlefields. So I learned how they worked, and using the metal I could scrap off of the ground, I used it to forge this blade. I seen you carrying one around. I even copied the technology to the tiniest minute details. You have no idea what you've done. Now, listen here. You decided to copy my technology, a very important piece. Forge your own. And then, on your own, you're confused by your culture. The amount of heresy by complete accident is almost comical. I don't think it's possible to go any further without becoming human and stealing some power armor. That's as heretical as you get at this point. So I'll pretend this never happened. So I suggest you leave. I'll let you keep the blade, Lee, too. I'm here to serve the man who has saved me. I am in debt. As simple as that. What? Your people have done it in the past. I've seen much in months. I've watched your empire. So I did what I've seen many of your kind have done. The champion. The apprentice. This is how it works, right? I am unsure. She... Wow, I don't think you understood. You stole weapons from us. Returned or not, you made a replica. But she did save us. I'll pardon as much as I can. And even assuming if I could, that say pardon all your crimes, it would just be better if you go. It's just simply safer. And you aren't even allowed to join. Despite even recent changes, me being here alone, and him, I'm here by happenstance and chance. No one will train you, lead to. I am in service to you. I will be your apprentice. You did say I needed one of those, and her way with the blade does interest me. So what do you say, Biggie? I'd like to say yes, but remember, the Crimson Knights, well, they're leaving either way. They proved they're heretics. And the heresy so deeply rooted in them, I don't even think we could get it out. But she could have died multiple times. And we've gotten reports of a strange animatronic saving Space Marines. All of the reports have a similar appearance to her. I believe we found our mysterious warrior. What did we call her? The Black Knight. Because her fur was said to, you know, she was said to be able to push them back because her feathers were pitch dark, and now we know why we found these strange reports. She was looking for me. I guess you are my apprentice. Do not make me regret this. You won't, sir. It appears they found out our plan. Our flank was cut down. They have soldiers in there, but he hasn't sent out the champion. And I heard there's an apprentice. I think we will win this before day's end. But if you give me Virgil, I can have them all gone before the end of this afternoon. I'm bored. I wish to recall my men. I'd rather go have a fun fight. What the hell is that? We can't just leave and holy shit, is that what I think that is? On second thoughts, looks like Recon was right. This gonna be one hell of a fight. Come on, men! You know what they say. Today is a good day to die. Oh, it is exactly what you think. Woo! Oh, man. Oh, looks like they're fine. They're trying to steal our kill. I'm sorry, but we are definitely finishing this. I got a better idea, and a more fun idea. Find the champion and tell him exactly what I tell you. Or, I'll have you go in the torture chamber for a while. Let the first strike begin. We must not let them break the line. It will have an easy flank right to the castle. Stay your hand. We are not here to fight. Merely give them an audience. What are you on about? Is the sheer number of us really getting to you that much? The new champion, I presume. Yeah. Ugh. Woo! A fellow enemy has entered this universe, and this enemy we hate more. And you know what they say? An enemy of my enemy is a friend. So, you can either accept peace, or the fun option, as all of us get to fight a three-way war. I'm not lying. Why should we trust you? Listen, this is fun and all, but he gets really bored. And see, after this fight, we will just leave, because we do not believe in that stuff. I mean, you should all know, we don't lie. What is the point in lying? It doesn't add any flavor, as he would put it. I'm simply saying, that's it. It's your lucky day. I mean, you know, you can accept peace, and we can kick those very, very ambitious assholes, and then we will go our separate ways. But man, I personally really hate them. And that's so annoying. So, Emperor, will you accept this? Without the Emperor here, I can't accept merely anything. Maybe my old trick isn't as good as I thought it was. Well, I assume we could trust you long enough to punch them back. But after this, will you at least give us some time? I suppose he can give you a break before your asses are back on the chopping block. He'll be bored of this place for a while, and if you can feel it in the air, I feel like something's coming for us. All of us. Something bigger than ourselves. That's today's video. Yeah, I know, a bit of a bigger one. A bit more ambitious. But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do more ambitious videos. That requires a lot more effort. I mean, heck, I post almost every single one of those models. It's like 1:30, dude. I started recording at around 12. It has been an hour and 30 minutes of just over and over, man. It takes a while. It takes a while. But with that being said, this video did what I wanted it to do. It introduced Lee 2. It allowed a completely different thing going. And it allowed me to show, even though Oblivion may be a bad guy, against a threat he hates even more, or a more exciting fight comes up, he might just switch what he's doing. With that being said, though, I got nothing else to say. So, if you guys could be so kind as to like, subscribe, and maybe even comment down below anything I'd like to say or any video ideas, I'll do them sometime in the future. Or, hey, get me out of here. Maybe even share the video around. It really does help, and it is really encouraging to see my return, and this being one of my most ambitious videos. I would greatly appreciate to see this do well. But with that being said, there's a playlist you can click to catch up on the entire story. Or you could click on, or the playlist, I mean, kind of catches you up on this story, depending on which one I use. Or you can click on the video. YouTube picked it out just for you, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And with that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.